The actions of man are determined by his subconscious impressions. Here, Neville Goddard is reminding us that the majority of our actions throughout the day are involuntary. That means they are being controlled by the subconscious mind. If you reflect, you will notice that majority of your actions in the day were just automatic. They were not very conscious acts. You just naturally do these things without another thought, such as eating or driving. So, the way your subconscious mind is impressed, it will directly affect your actions. Many people just automatically and easily wake up early in the morning, while it is a struggle for so many others. It is because subconsciously a person has just this identity that they are someone who wakes up early. They look forward to it, they enjoy it, they feel very differently about these things, they think very differently about being a morning person, waking up early, they look forward to it. Whereas another person just does not. No matter how important they know that it is for them to wake up early, that they might be missing out on things in life. They might be missing out on working out, but they just can't help it because subconsciously it is a struggle. They have accepted that subconsciously this is a difficult thing to do. And this subconscious impression was picked up either by their environment, social media, or the people around them, or maybe they just consciously picked up based on certain past events in their life. But here's the fact, you can change that narrative. If you impress your subconscious mind with an idea, your actions will be impressed at the wavelength of your subconscious impressions. So, to the level of your thinking, the level of your thoughts that meet your subconscious mind, the level of your thoughts that dominate your thinking, that dominate your words and thoughts throughout the day, will eventually turn you into someone who is compelled to take actions at the level of your thoughts, at the level of your identity, at the level of your beliefs about yourself and the world. Some people believe that the life is wonderful. Some people believe that they attract money all the time, and that always happens for them because they are also taking actions that are aligned with their dominating thoughts. And if you feel that your life isn't the most ideal, maybe it is time to reflect on your thoughts. How do you react to everyday things? How do you react to any information in this world? How do you react to taking any sort of action or a change of plans? If something screws up, what is your default reaction to things? Are you annoyed or are you in a calm state of mind, knowing that these things happen and you are here to experience life, that change is the only constant, that you can handle anything that life throws in your way? Your reaction is what decides your future projection. So, anytime something happens to you, something good or bad or challenging, your reaction towards that thing tells the world and tells everyone around you what kind of a person you are. How you react to things is a reflection of what you are. Consciously adopt new beliefs that will allow you to be a person that always comes out as a winner, that comes out as a positive and a strong person. Here's another line that supports this statement. Man awake is under compulsion to express his subconscious impressions. Without being aware of all these facts, if in the past you have unwisely impressed yourself, then it is time that you begin to change your thoughts and feelings, for only as you do, so will your world change. Do not waste one moment in regret, for to think feelingly of the mistakes of the past is to reinfect yourself. No one's life is perfect. The most successful person, the most happy person you know in life, they also have done mistakes they probably cannot get over if they think about it. But they do not think about those things. They look ahead into the future. They look further into the future with a hopeful expectation that better things are on their way. That thought has become their dominant thinking pattern. They have submerged their mind into positive mindset. They expect something wonderful to happen to them constantly. They have this internalized belief that something amazing is coming to them. And it gets them so excited that that is the thing they look forward to. They can't wait to wake up today and experience the amazing gifts that life has to shower them with. And so they do not reflect on their past because they are too busy imagining a brighter future for themselves. They are too busy thinking about how life can turn around. They are too busy thinking about the wonderful things that are on their way to them. And so they do not infect themselves with this negative mindset. They do not worry themselves with this anxiety and nervousness. So do not live in regrets. Life can change any second. Things can always turn around and work out in your favor if you believe it. So turn from appearances and assume the feeling that would be yours, were you already the one you wish to be. If you wake up feeling that I am the healthiest person, I'm the healthiest version of myself that I've always been. So imagine how would that person behave. If you took up the feeling of being a healthy person, you would start eating better, you would start working out because right now you have become in your mind the healthiest version of yourself. So when you pick an identity, when you pick a new truth for yourself, you will be compelled to act in that order. You will be compelled to act in that very specific manner and in that very specific ways. Feeling a state produces that state. So what state are you feeling right now? What state are you thinking right now? Imagine the best things in life, and if you find that difficult, practice gratitude. The way to instantly change your thoughts, you need to look at all the things that you are grateful for. And that is the key that is talked about in all self-help books. When you feel gratitude for all that exists in your life, you must attract more of it. Whereas the more you complain about something, the worse it will get because whatever we focus on magnifies. When you are grateful for the money in your bank account, it has to increase, it has to magnify because you have focused on it with a positive, grateful, and a thankful mindset. You are no longer worried every time you look at your bank account. Maybe you look at it with worry and anxiety and stressed that the money is running out and how would you pay your bills tomorrow. So when you change how you look at it, the things will change. That is the observer's effect. Things change by the way you look at them. So wherever you are right now, spend 2 minutes in prayer or meditation, imagining, affirming, and speaking the best of things for yourself in life. Start with being grateful for all the things that you already have. Start with your health. Start with a roof over your head. You can be grateful for your family. You can be grateful for your friends. You can be grateful for the objects that you possess that help you live a comfortable life. And make it a discipline, make it a habit to do that daily because every day when you will focus on these amazing things in your life, these things will increase and you will live in abundance. Thank you so much for listening. Like and subscribe for more. See you next time.